Iron Lung. In case you've been living under a rock, this is Markiplier's debut movie, based on the video game with the same name. This name is based on the treatment for polio. The video game is actually really cool. In this universe, all of the stars have gone out and all of the planets have disappeared, and the only surviving humans are the ones that are on spaceships at the time. They discover a moon with an ocean of blood and send you down there in a submarine called the Iron Lung to explore the ocean floor. The only way you can see out of the submarine is to take these low-quality, grainy photographs. Despite the incredibly simple mechanics and simple graphics, the game has such a great atmosphere and genuinely frightening scares. Like the game, the movie takes place inside the submarine, with Simon, played by Markiplier himself, being the one sent down there to take photos and retrieve artifacts from the blood ocean. The first thing to note about this movie is the acting, and I generally think it's really good. I think Markiplier is inherently fighting an uphill battle as he's so recognizable, and it did feel a little bit awkward at first, but once I got over the fact that it's Markiplier, I eventually bought into it. I think it also helps that as the movie goes on, he starts to lose it, and it goes a little bit crazy, which I think plays into more of his strengths as an actor. The other voices were fine, though I had a similar problem with Troy Baker being distractingly Troy Baker. Like, what the hell is Booker DeWitt doing in Iron Lung?
Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the curve and wipe away the debt!
The next thing is probably the visuals, which I think look great. They only really had one set to do, but they really nailed it, and especially lots of the practical effects are really sick. The only complaint I have is that they underutilized the camera. There's this one moment in the game where you press the button expecting to see the ocean floor and see a great big eye staring back at you, and it's an amazing moment that I can't for the life of me figure out why they didn't include it. Overall, it looks awesome, and I think the movie has a great atmosphere. I felt really immersed and found myself genuinely wanting him to find a way out of the situation that he's in, and it helped that the cinema that I was in was fucking baking, so it really felt like I was right in the tank next to him. People online seem to talk about the pacing being long, which I surprisingly didn't feel at all, especially since within 15 minutes I realized I really needed the bathroom and I was right in the middle of the row. Thinking back, when I try to recap the plot in my mind though, I can see why people feel that way. I guess for me, I felt engaged enough and there was enough of a payoff that I felt sufficiently rewarded for my patience. Seems like there are very mixed opinions online about this movie, where some people, especially lots of critics, seem to fucking hate it. I don't know whether it's just really my kind of movie, but I really liked it. I really liked the unknowable cosmic horror setting, but also the survival aspect of it kept it grounded enough that I was engaged throughout. Sometimes with a movie, I really like the setting or the monster, but I feel like the character is so unbelievably fucked that I struggle to stay emotionally invested. Overall, whether you like it or hate it, it's clear that this is a passion project, and I quite like that it has this singular vision rather than going for a more blockbuster feel. Anyway, I thought I'd get my opinion out on the movie while it's still remotely relevant. Let me know if you've seen it, or don't. Goodbye.